There's not mud in there, I hope. This is Bob's warehouse. Here we have. What? Look, you can play basketball in here. Here we are on board the Orion in the harbor at Cordova, searching for where Michael may be. So this is you put the fish down through here?
Yep.
Thank you for not smoking, Mike. You down there, Michael? Is that the engine compartment?
Yep.
Here's the kitchen.
Galley.
Galley.
Landlubber.
Your landlubber. Sleeping quarters. Ah, all the comforts of. What are you doing down there?
Ahoy! Ahoy!
All aboard, Captain. What's for breakfast?
Had a good feed after church.
Oh, did they?
I'm at the very top of the Orion on the mast. The boat is down below. I just came up this ladder. Woo! This is Cordova Harbor. Prince William Sound. Town of Cordova. Here's the grocery store. It's kind of gloomy, a little bit drizzly. Apparently that's typical here. 120 inches of rain per year. There's an old sea dog, literally.
Yeah, Gary Dubeck, you, me.
Wait, you guys came here what year?
1942.
No, 65.
What? 65 when you went to high school together?
No, college.
College.
And we have the same birthday except he's a year older than me.
In New Jersey?
And you know what?
You don't have a New Jersey accent.
He went to college.
Oh.
My wife does. My wife does. Yeah. I met my wife here, and she's from New Jersey too. From 3 miles apart.
And you are a blessed man having that woman.
Yes. I didn't do it. Where's Mike?
Mike.
Rod's boy.
Who?
Rod's.
Oh,
We
that
met him
was-
yesterday.
Huh. What you doing walking out here?
What's at the end of this road?
Used to be a cannery. It was New England Cannery, and then it was Orca Cannery, and then it was Chugach Cannery, I think. They went out of business. They had a fire, and it eventually got sold to these people that call themselves Points North. And this is where the helicopter skiing. They lodge the people here, and
I didn't know that.
I don't know if they fly out of here. I don't know where they have their choppers.
Hey, you know what? You got a big mosquito on your head. See right there. Get it? That's the state bird of Alaska, isn't it? Are there a lot of mosquitoes up here?
No,
Huh?
there's only one on my ear.
It doesn't bother you when they bite you?
No, they don't bother me. They don't bite me.
So what's your name?
Asha.
Asher?
Yeah, Asha.
But what, they call you AJ?
Yeah, no, not Asha. Not AJ.
How's the cocoa I made?
Good.
See, it's kind of chilly out here. See the lake over here? It's frozen. And here's our construction site. We were putting up some batter boards and some strings. And today, the shipment of metal came for the new addition. And there it is, see? Hey, how long do you get for lunch? How many minutes? And where's all the help? Well, here we are on day 4 or 5. We finished pouring the foundations here for the carport, the new carport. Big sonotubes, 1 foot in diameter. We're gonna go and attach to those 3 rafters and make a big overhang all the way to here. So you can park boats and cars and whatnot in there. Here's the view they have out of the back of their house, just that way. Amazing. See over that way is a Copper River Delta. Here's a frozen lake. Woo. It's April 27th. It's frozen. Here's a big mountain. Here's their house. Here's a new slab we poured with the extra concrete. Here's the inside the shop. Trying to do some wash. A little nasty today with the concrete. Water system's got some issues. Cold weather wreaks havoc up here. It's a constant battle. Getting things to heat up. This is where he brings his boat in, or his net. Cleans his nets, or fixes them, and seems pretty cool. He's got apartments all the way up there. You can play basketball. Go for a motorcycle ride. And here's his place from the front. You can see where we're adding on here. It's going to be like another 16 feet longer here. That's what people do here. They make money so they can cover things up. So, because the winter is very gnarly. Wreaks havoc. Here's all the pieces for our project. There's Bob's son's car, Cruiser. And here's his, another house he has on his property. And that's his neighbor over there.
Yeah. But anyways, it takes 2 vessels to tow it. If you're the boat coming to get it off the back deck of the 500-2, those 2 orange lines right there, those are the ones that we're going to throw you. And we ask that you just take it out nice and slow, just in gear at an idle. As the stuff is deployed off the back deck of the 500, we got our guys with a backpack echo blower. It's just basically a leaf blower, and we're screwed into these valves here, blowing it up as you guys are pulling it off. So very important to have radio communication. You'll probably hear me calling all stop a couple of times, just so we can rearrange our work habits up on deck as you guys are pulling it out. So again, just at an idle, nice and slow, straight off the back deck of the 500. If you guys have an outdoor steering station and no radio out there, let us know. We have radios you guys can borrow, handheld. That radio communication is very important for the safety of our guys blowing this stuff up, okay? Everybody understand that? All right, again, you guys, we'll throw you those 2 orange lines right there. 1 vessel will tow it out nice and slow. We'll get you guys out away from the 500-2 and then have you switch over to your sign channel. This 50-foot, this 50-foot perforated hose right here, and this is what comes off of the T going 100 foot one way, 100 foot the other way. It has holes on one side, and you want to make sure those holes are facing up. You don't want them digging down in the ground, creating a trench or whatever. Does that make sense? All right, so holes facing up. This end here, the male end, will go into the female end, obviously there, and on the other end is a male end, or the female end, and you want to deadhead that end so the water just not pumping up the end there.
Hose connects here.
The plugs are actually in the T. So when you go to hook this hose up to the T, you take the plugs out, and then you just stick them right into the end of the perforated hose. And these are the bands here that you use for the hose floats. Again, you're going to get 2 totes exactly like this one here, and a third tote with anchors in it. So again, if we send you guys here.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Now it's recording.
Here we are in Cordova, cleaning up some oil or trying practicing to. Just filled up the booms full of air. The other side gets water. We're going to seal off the beach and clean this place up.
No oil.
About things that as we pump won't pump, and that's one of those things is straps. So to hang that on here is a good place, or just if you still have it hooked up to your picking boat, you know, just leave it kind of loose. That'll work just fine. Gonna see how this is set up here, and once we start sucking, of course this weir will suck down. Anybody right off the bat see anything here?
Different places. And
It's like, you know, you're working as a, what do they call those people?
So we're at lunchtime during
hey, there we are.
serves training. Everybody else is down getting a hamburger. We're going to go tear up some forms.
Are we going to be on YouTube?
We have enough fruit and trail mix bars back here to feed the rest of the
Make a
surf
meal out of it. Here's the avalanche barriers right here. So when it gets real dicey, they put those barriers down, close the road, and if you look on the left here, it's all open. This is where the avalanche came down and wiped out a couple warehouses, and some lady got
Right here on the
killed
right.
in her chair. And
Sounds like she was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
she was in her what do they call those things? Lazy boys.
Why was she there during an avalanche?
Right here.
It was happening 10 o'clock in the morning, I think.
It happened right here. See it?
But the good thing was everybody had gone off to work, and so
This is Copper. This is Finelli. Bonelli.
That's copper.
Oh, that's Copper. I got it mixed up.
Finale.
Copper, I'm sorry. I called you the other guy. And this is, your name's Annika, maybe? Where's lunch? I'm really hungry. You said you're gonna make it. Oh boy, look at that. What is it?
It's only pretend food.
It's
And
a,
just pretend that's beer bread.
it's a pizza. I think I'm gonna sit down and have some. This is a very nice place to eat you got here. Look at that.
Well, I made double whammies. It's pretty fun.
You made what?
Double whammies.
Mmm, can I have a bite? Mmm, it's delicious.
I should have said
Copper. Copper got a haircut.
Oh, she got trimmed.
Copper. Copper.
I got a little bit cement in here. And it's a little bit overcooked.
But what is it?
It's called
Yum yum.
this.
Who's this?
Oh, that's AJ, my brother. I use this one. AJ, do you want to buy them?
AJ, what are you doing?
This is the same.
Are you not moving our tools, are you? Bob told me to keep an eye on you to make sure you don't move our tools.
Well, he likes helping me.
Okay, I gotta get back to work now.
Okay.
This is a mini barge. Okay, now we're sucking oil into the barge. We need you to go down there and put the float on the bottom of that pipe down there. It is filling it up.
Came to look at a lot, all they saw was fog and rain. And so when somebody would come, they would say, I don't know if But I think that guy with the excavator came and excavated here and made this lot bigger. But he made a bunch of lots bigger, and that's what he did. So anyhow, Chris, this is part of the Cordova tour.
What do you think this lot would cost?
Alright, for the other one.
We're making yarn.
So it's fun.
This is a high-tech power system here.
It's really relaxing.
Plus it burns energy, calories, right?
What do you think, Michael?
I'm looking at the stuff.
The stuff, the loot?
And then these are loom.
This is Baja Taco. Finest place to eat by the harbor, and they also have internet. And a puppy. What you doing, pup? There we are in the heart of the Cordova, kind of, sort of. There's a boat over there. Putting a new steering pump in it. We're on lunch break for our oil cleanup classes. Ocean's out that way. Here's the big grocery store. Beautiful mountains. But the clouds and the fog and the mist have returned. You always install hydraulics on your lunch hour?
The whole point is.
All right, here we go.
Man, let's have some top team.
I didn't want to do that. I needed him to get out of that thing.
Exxon, you're going down.
Down here, pull out and then pull away.
No boots.
It brings your hand away from your face.
This is for the other opinion. Second opinion?
Brilliant.
Right on the bottom.